Welcome back to this new video, guys, with Express. Today I'm going to be showing you how to fulfill your orders directly here from Shopify directly into Dsers. So the traditional dropshipping fulfillment process, especially when dealing directly with AliExpress, can be incredible time consuming. So manually copying customer details, selecting variants and placing each order one by one takes precious hours away from marketing, customer services, or product research. This is precisely the problem Dsers was built to solve. As an official AliExpress dropshipping partner, Dsers automates almost the entire fulfillment work, allowing you to process dozens, hundreds, or even thousands of orders with just a few clicks. So, before we get into all the practical steps, quickly outline how the Dsers integrate into the dropshipping operation. Basically, when a customer places an order into your Shopify, it should be appearing in here, right? And when you have now done this process, what happens is that this process automatically goes directly into Dsers. So Dsers automatically pulls that order information. Instead of manually going to AliExpress, you will manage everything directly within the Dsers dashboard. So from there, you will select your products. You choose your shipping methods and place order with your AliExpress supplier in bulk. Dsers then purchased the tracking information back to your store once it's available, keeping your customers informed and you organized. So this is a true automation powerhouse for AliExpress dropshipping, right? So before you can fulfill, ensure Dsers is correctly integrated with your store in AliExpress. If you haven't done this, what you need to do, of course, is to hit into the option that says Mail, Shopify store. You're gonna go for Applications, type for Dsers, and hit into Install. Once install this application, you're going to be sent it directly here into Dsers element, and make sure that you have now linked it your store stuff. So I'm going to hit now into OK. Once again, focus directly into my subscription or into my settings and make sure that my store is now been successfully linked. So here's my store management. You can see that we have this element where it says inactive store, which in this case here it is. And now here, this code, it should be exactly as it appears in here. There we go. So automatically we are now good to go, right? So let's dive into the core process of the fulfilling orders. You have now access to the orders into Dsers element, which it appears here into Dsers.com application. I'm going to focus into my open orders, and it should be, for example, AliExpress. Now, into my open order section, you'll find various tabs: the awaiting order, the awaiting payment, the pay, the ship, the fulfillment. Your new orders will appear under awaiting order, and the review the order details, making sure the product variant, quantity, and customer address are correct. You can use the filters to sort orders by date, by status, or even specific products, which is incredibly useful for managing large volumes. Now, if you wanted to place orders to AliExpress individual or into the bulk, the first thing to do is to select the checkbox next to the single order, then click into the option that says place order to AliExpress button. It should be appearing right in here. In this case, we don't have any product, of course, yet added, but this is how you can actually going to be doing this process. Now, to make the payment into AliExpress, after the Dsers pre-fills the AliExpress order, you'll be needed to complete the payment on AliExpress itself. So use the preferred payment method. Once payment is confirmed on AliExpress, close that tab. Dsers will recognize that the order has now been successfully paid, and you can monitor the order status and the tracking element. Let me explain this a little bit more. It should be appearing here into the left section that says tracking page or tracking status. You have, of course, the store. You need to upgrade the plan in order to make sure that the tracking appears in here. You can go for the billing store, which in this case here it is. And here is the actual price, where you can now start changing the actual limitation, which in this case should be appearing the pending, to transit, pickup, deliver, expire, and attention element, right? So to truly master your dropshipping operation with the Dsers and maximize efficiency, leveraging these advanced features and pro tips. For example, automated order fulfillment. This is for example for a premium plan, but this order fulfillment automatically is going to be helping you, of course, that after you click into the place the order to AliExpress, Dsers can automatically pay for the order using your saved AliExpress payment method, and this completely eliminates manual payment on AliExpress for each order, so making fulfillment nearly hands off. And the shipping method settings. So if you go directly here into the setting of the Dsers, you can make sure that you can focus into the setup of the shipping template automatically for faster orders, the price template, and of course the tracking feature to trace the tracking status of order that has been successfully been shipped. And here you can focus from AliExpress, here's Temu, and here's Alibaba. So basically that's how you can actually use the Dsers for order fulfillment on your dropshipping store, especially with AliExpress's no negotiate strategy for efficient and scalability. So it transforms a potential overwhelming task into a streamlined automated process, freeing you up to focus into growing your brand and delight your customers. So if this got help you guys, simply just dropshipping fulfillment with Dsers. Please hit that like button, share it with a fellow dropshipper, and subscribe to TechExpress for more actionable strategies on e-commerce productivity in online businesses. We're here to empower you to do things on your own and thrive online. Thank you for watching the video, guys. See you next time.